What is up YouTube? Today we're here with VK4 OLB. This is probably our first video together.
Yeah.
Filming what we've got here. So we've got a 4x4 expedition here, or showground. Basically it's just going over, we're going to be here just to explore what radios we could find. But yeah, we've got a couple of brands here, like GME, Uniden and Oricom. You can probably see it from me actually. I'll show you what we've got. So we've already been in here, we're just getting lunch at the moment, that's why we're outside the gate. But yeah, we've got a couple popular brands in here that we're going to show. So yeah, we're going to go in and we're going to have a look at what radios we can find on electrical systems, what they've got to show. So yeah.
As expected, UHF CB is popping off. Just scan through. Can't scan for too long. Look.
Yeah, there's a lot of people using CB here, just as you can see, just for talking.
That's the repeater.
Yeah, repeater goes off crazy. We're using these, the P25 for ham radio talking around. Let's have a look what we can find in the showground.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's the 27 MHz Coden auto tuning antenna. That's the model there. You got the grounds.
Yep.
What do we got here, Otto?
A very not omnidirectional antenna. Oh my goodness.
Semi-omni, what do you call it?
Yeah. Okay, so today we have Jody here with us. He's with Uniden, and I'm going to ask him to take us through some of his radios. So, what can you tell us about the Uniden UH755?
Okay, Uniden 755 has been splash proof.
Okay. Yes.
Compared to the 50, which is waterproof. Same range, 17 kilometer range, 35
so
top.
They would be 5 watts. So both 5 watt radios.
Both 5 watts and all that. Right, this one here, right, is pretty much, I suppose, you can look at that as a
standard radio.
Standard radio, beginner sort of type radio and all that. If you want to get more into, like a lot of more features.
Yep.
This one will have, an earpiece and all that, waterproof. So it's IP65 waterproof.
IP65.
Yeah, waterproof. So you can drop it. You have two color options, right? Orange and
black.
Black, right?
Yep.
Same pricing. Okay.
Very
so
nice.
from there, right, you move to probably a pack.
Yep.
So you got the Pro, which is a Wi-Fi enabled one.
Wi-Fi enabled, or Bluetooth as well.
Yeah, Bluetooth and all that as well. Okay. The off-road one here, right? Pretty much non-Wi-Fi enabled. Right. Same radio. Yep. Same antenna. Okay. It's a different price range.
Okay.
And then you get the adventure pack again. Same radio, same features, right? You got the replay button, 6-minute replay button, which is good. And you got the adventure pack, which is actually a smaller width.
Different antenna, yeah. Okay.
So that ranges, at the moment today, right, it's about 500, 480.
Okay.
Do these radios support GPS?
They do. I'm sure they do support GPS.
Yeah, I see this one over here. It says location tracking, so I'm guessing that's GPS.
That one's GPS. Okay, that's the only one.
Okay.
Okay, Wi-Fi enabled, location tracking. Yeah. This one's don't.
Alright, well thank you.
Oh good, thank you.
See this antenna, the bracket is folding down the wrong way. It's folding this way.
What do they know, bro?
So if they run into someone, it's going to kill them basically. Alright, so we're with the ECOXGEAR. So this is the newest release of the UHF CB radios. Really nice radio. It looks like a commercial one, almost like a Motorola. Okay, look at it. So it's got USB charger on the back there, so you can charge it directly. Or you've got the little charging dock down here. And you've got some of your smaller radios here. Look at that. It's quite nice actually.
Yeah.
It feels like a pretty good radio. I like that, it's pretty good. Alright, so I'm here with Tony with GME and we're just going to go through, so what do you have got to show on the stand here?
So we've got all our XRS radios on display here, which is all their high-end gear. We've got a handheld variant and we've got 3 different mobile radios, all with different features and different applications and different users.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome, mate.
Alright, cool. Well, everybody, so here we're at the GME stand here, so you can see in front of me we've got all the GME range nearly, pretty much. So we've got some of the new ones down here, like your XRS ranges. So we've got your XRS Connect. That's a brand new one, this one here. We've got some of these ones here. This is the new one here. So this is a much more bigger unit. Okay, it's a lot more features. Here we've got some of the older ones, very common to see in truck radios, the trucks themselves. We've got the remote head here. And here we've just got some of the old versions. So these are the ones that you see commonly in some of the old, cars. And here we've got your portables. So you've got your 5 watt, 5 watt, 5 watt, 2 watt and 1 watt radio here. That's the brand new one. It's really nice. So comparing it to the CP9900, you see the size difference, or maybe a better radio to use it. We've got the Motorola Apex. So pretty small radio for 5 watts.
Yeah. What's some of its key features?
Some of those key features have got GPS. So this radio will transmit a P20. It's actually P25. It will transmit a very brief P25 transmission, which will go to other radio users that use XRS communications. So it's only the GPS is only seen on the XRS, none of these. But yeah, if you want to get a nice radio for UHF CB, this is a 5 watt radio. There's GPS and has a couple of cool little features in there.
All right.
And it's also seen with these ones here. So these are the mobile rigs. Really nice radios with the magnet mount in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's some of the radios I've seen here so far. This is the best one I've seen for the UHF CBs.
Cool.
Nice. Hey guys, I'm here at Oricom. We've got Steve here and he's going to run us through the range of the Oricom products here. So take it easy.
Alright, so we've got the Oricom GTX 4200. So this radio here is our premium radio in the range. So one of the things that makes this key feature in this particular radio is our dual receive feature. So what that enables us to do is it's got 2 receivers built into the radio, and that actually listens to 2 channels at one point in time. So you're not locked into just having to listen to a highway channel or a onboard channel. It'll actually, the 2 receivers will pick up both the channels and play both at the same time. So it saves you having to change in there between both of them. So that's a really cool, unique feature on that particular radio there itself.
Very good.
You've got some little ones here.
Yeah, correct. So this is our UHF 390R. So a little bit more sort of, I guess, budget friendly. It has a replay function. So obviously, you've got a single radio station that you're going to be tuned into. But if you want to jump back and listen to any other channels, you've got that instant replay function that you can go on straight from there. So as you can see, all of the handpieces, all the controls are on the handpiece, and they've got our unique jog dial as well. So when it comes to jumping in and changing channels, you can sort of scroll through the channels really quickly, which makes it nice and easy.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's a very unique feature. Very good.
Yeah. So a couple of from here you can obviously just go in through your volume, your channel, go through your squelch and all your other sort of features, which makes it clean and simple to use. Big displays make it easy when you're driving along without too much of a distraction. So that's a really good feature on those radios as well.
Yeah, that's really nice. You've got some more radio portables.
Yeah, sure. So we've got some handheld range outside. So we've generally got a 2 watt radios and then the 5 watts. So these 2 watts are a reasonably new one for us. So the really cool feature about these ones here is that they are waterproof. They float in water and they've got an LED light on them as well. So it makes it super clean with if you're out near the water or something like that.
For kids when you're in water as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not having to worry about them dropping it and losing it or damaging the radio. So just brought them out in the nice new orange colour as well. So it makes it nice and easy to see, find. You're not going to lose it very easily.
Pretty interesting one. Look at this. It's got a supercharger on the edge. Alright, so this car is pretty crazy. And what radio it's got, Otto? Oh, it's got an old GME. And it goes probably down here.
Yeah, I have no idea what that GME is.
It's got a Holland turbo on that. This thing's got 2 alternators, no, it's 1 alternator. Yeah, that's crazy. Mag mount 1 slotted. This guy's got a Icon radios in his car. We got tubs and tubs of just electrical accessories for cars. Look at this. Got automatic circuit breakers, Andersons, fuses, fuse blocks, terminals, Anderson covers. Good, they got auto, They got just all this stuff. I never heard of that one before. I think it's a GME version of the Selfie Go. Super nice stuff here. Got some light bars here. We've got the brand new GME XRS here.
Hey YouTube, so here's some of the antennas that GME is displaying here at the 4x4 convention. Got a little rubber ducky looking antenna.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure these ones here are meant to copy the RFI whip antennas.
Yeah, they have really, you wouldn't really put that on your car.
Yeah, no.
Here looks like a 2.1 dBi antenna. Low gain, so...
The low gain UHF CB antenna.
Yeah, rocky terrain. Here looks like the more high gain one, maybe 6.6. Where is it said?
I don't think it says it on this one's. Pretty old, these ones.
Yeah, no, these ones.
These ones here, I'm pretty sure they're commonly used in the trucks. I don't know why they use them, but I don't use any of these. They use these ones.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Here's the main ones. As you can see, very robust, very sunproof and debris-proof.
Yeah, good rugged antenna on these ones. But look at the size of these actually. Just take a look at these. Look at the thickness of them.
Yeah.
Like that's solid.
I wonder why they could make them so thick for putting 5 Oz through them.
Well, if you look inside, they've got some sort of special technology, which is it's like a little paper, copper paper lining inside of this, and that's what transmits and radiates the RF. So a really cool stand here at GME. This is a massive solar blanket, look at that. That would be at least 800 watts just for this little solar blanket. Super nice. And... sorry? Look at that. And for whatever reason it's got an output motor in here. Look at that, air compressors. Whatever this air intake's for, and he's got that in a case. What is this? 200 amp hour battery, lithium. Super nice. Yeah, check this out. Now that is good current line.
That's very nice. Why couldn't Grandma have something like this?
Oh, look at that. That is, there are 2 lithiums. That's probably like nearly 3 grand worth of batteries just here.
Yeah, what are they? 460 amp hour each.
Jesus Christ.
That's about 1,000 amp hour in total.
That's insane. So that'd be, yeah, that's really expensive. That's 3 grand's worth of this batteries.
The fridge, the drawer, probably a few hundred amps or 70 amps. Standby.
Look at this. It's just a house in there, basically. Don't know what this is meant to be. Mobile. All antennas. Yo, can you put a G on this? Double pole? What does that mean on it?
Double polarity AC.
Oh. So this is the GME 6.6 dBi UHF CB antenna. Got a fold down tough terrain bracket on it. And it's nice. And over here, I think this is a 27 megahertz, which, what do you think that is on it?
Yeah, it's 27 megahertz.
Pretty nice, stainless steel. And have a look inside. Where's the radios?
Didn't see it.
I can see a radio mount bracket down there.
I think it's just here lights.
Lights, police siren.
Yeah.
Dang. So that's an inverter there, and that's a Selfie Go cellular boost antenna. So much more.
Baffing.
Oh dang. Baffing for what reason?
Kidding. Definitely watches like some American accent.
Oh, there's an XRS over there. literally my first radio right there. That's literally the one that got me into radio.
The 2 watt. That's right.
And you got the 1 watt.
I got the 1 watt.
And then you got the 2 watt later.
There's the you know what that is? That's a voltage regulator. Looks like.
Yeah, good install of that. Better short circuit. Anyways, anything else? It's
Oh, look at this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
oh my.
Possible short.
Okay, it looks good from away, but we look closer. Look at that. Look at the wire management.
I don't know.
I could have done better than this.
Why would they need that there? Why not encased?
I don't know, a bit weird, but it looks good. I mean, one caravan. That's the guy with the Insta and the Garth hanger radio. So from what we can see already, security have Motorola DP4801s for their DMR, you know, talk around on the commercial bands. But yeah, we've got P25 for our simplex, and we've got Otto here with his P25 and radios here. Alright, I've got a photo of Sean over there, but this is his rig, big rough rig. I've just gotten back home from the 4x4 exhibition or show, and yeah, it was brilliant. I loved it. It was the best time ever. Not just for radio stuff, but for meeting the guys that you know, that I grew up watching on YouTube. So we've got some stickers here. So we've got some Rhino-Rack stickers. So they're very popular for making roof racks. We've got XRS, which is like little patches for being sewn onto clothing. We've got Glind Hot Water Systems, Mamba. Go follow them on Instagram. They're a Taiwanese company that has moved to Australia. We've got some custom lithium stickers. We've got some tread stickers, XRS. We've got fence. We've got DriveTech DT 4x4. We've got Pirate Camp Co. and some other stuff here. Now, what I loved a lot was meeting some of my... don't mind the bird in the background, by the way. Hang on, I'll shut it off. I'll stop yapping. But yeah, meeting the fellas that I grew up watching on YouTube, like the All for Adventures, one of the big ones, or 4-wheel drive 24/7. They're one of my favorite YouTubers. But not only that, but they also went. I used to live in a mining town called Weipa, a far north Queensland town, and yeah, they did a lot of the 4-wheel driving tracks in Weipa and around Weipa. Yeah, I used to watch them a lot. And that was sort of, you know, 4-wheel driving and off-roading, fishing, camping was all those things that I used to do when I was in Weipa. So brought back a lot of memories, seeing them in real life and all the old videos that I have displayed today. Anyways, this is the ham tack. I hope you guys like the videos. If you ever want to see more of this kind of stuff, or you recommend anything to me, leave them in the comments, or leave a subscribe or like on the video. Anyways, I'll say 7.3s for now, and yeah, 7.3s from the ham tack. BK4JKM clear.